Hello everyone. This is going to be the reading for the sign of Gemini from the 15th of July to the 30th of July. So, if this reading does not resonate with you, please check your sun, moon, or rising. If this reading resonates with you, please comment down below and share your feedback. So, let's get started. For some of you, you could have definitely had your heart broken by someone or by a certain situation, and you have overcome this heartbreak or this heartache. This is the three of swords in reverse. Usually, it's about you know taking a decision, and this decision is going to bring so much heartache and so much pain. And when it's in reverse, usually it means that the decision that you have taken was the right one, and you knew that there was going to be some heartbreak and heartache, but you were able to overcome these heartache. For some of you, you could have been in a relationship that you felt you were not the only one with your partner, but there were some interference from other people. Other people were interfering in your relationship, or and this led to the relationship to be damaged in somehow. This could be in the past, or just the recent past. Yeah, for some of you, you could have had your heart broken by a certain individual who refused to give you their love, who refused to share their emotions with you. For some of you, you could have offered your love to another person, and this person might have rejected you, or you had to reject someone, but it was very heartbreaking for you. It was a decision that you did not want to take, but you had to take, and this might have led to certain fallout. Yeah, definitely. For some of you, you could have actually made an important decision when it comes to a relationship to a certain individual, and you knew that you had to take this decision for whatever reason. However, the consequences of this decision was breaking up a connection with a certain individual that you might had share some emotion with. You might had share some loving emotion. Definitely. So you have the Lover's card. There's definitely a love significant in your life, or a person that came into your life, and you had to either break their heart or they broke your heart, or your emotion or your feelings are not being you know uh, your feelings toward this person are not met, which means that this person possibly does not share the same feeling as you do towards them. If you are not actually in love, or you don't have anyone in your life right now, you're definitely making some important decision and important choices in your life, because the Lovers card and the and the and and the Two of Swords are also about decision. Is about polarity. It's about balancing yourself by making the right decision and seeing the two sides of thing. And whatever decision that you have uh, ch- taken, it involved certain heartbreak and heartache and disconnection when it comes to emotional bonds with other people. You have definitely ended something, okay? I see for many of you could have ended a relationship, you could have ended a friendship. Yeah, you have ended, and it was really traumatizing for you somehow, and it was very heartbreaking, but you knew that it was the right decision, even though that it brought you some turmoil. But however, in the end, you needed to do that. You needed to close this situation or this relationship. You could have been definitely dealing with a Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn, and or someone with a strong earth in their sign that you had a fallout with, or or you could have or you could have been dealing also with a another air sign that you had a fallout with, either Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. Yeah, or you had to make decision between the two of them, between an earth sign or a person with a strong earth in their birth chart, or or a an air sign or a person with a strong air sign in their birth chart. Now, as you are moving from this heartbreak and you are in heartache, you are encountering some difficult emotion of isolation, of rejection, of physical struggles, of, you know, uh, could be also financial struggles. But when these two cards, the Three of Swords and the Five of Coins, which which they have a negative connotation to them, when they are in reverse, it means that you are able to overcome these hardships. This is a better decision that we needed to make in order to end something, and it brings heartache and heartbreak. And the Five of Coins is about the it's about isolation, rejection, having to struggle physically, emotionally, and seeking, a refugee. But these two cards, when they are in reverse, you are able to overcome the the consequences, of a heartbreaking decision. And with the Five of Coins here, it means that you are able to overcome your physical difficulties, your emotional paralysis, you know, pa- be, being emotionally paralyzed and physically paralyzed by a decision that was heartbreaking. And then you have the Six of Cups and you have the Ten of Coins. What is this telling me? With the Six of Cups, this could have been a deep connection, a deep bond that you had with this person. It was almost a past life connection, but there is a sense that uh, having all the bad memories of the past coming to haunt you again, all those memories, that you had with your loved one coming back and bringing you some heartache, you know, even though that you're trying to overcome them. And with the Six of Cups here, it also means that it's a hard time for you to give your love, or it's a hard time for you to overcome emotional struggles, because the six is about overcoming challenges and the cups are about emotions. So there could be a hard time to overcome some emotional struggles, hard time to overcome a an you know to overcome those past regrets, past hurts, and then you have another 10, and the 10 is about closure. You have two tens, so there is definitely a closure that's going to happen. And even though the 10 is about connecting and sharing with other people. So for some of you could be seeking the help of closest family members, or you are connecting with people and you are connecting with people yeah, you are connecting with people that you love, you know and so we have the Fool card, we have the Strength card in reverse. Okay, you have the Strength card in reverse, and you have the Star card in reverse. What is telling me is that you might have broken up the relationship in order to feel alive again, okay? And you might have wanted to start over in a new direction. Even though with the Strength card and the Star card there, it tells me there is a depressive mood going on. It's about depression usually when you have the Star card and the Strength card in reverse, because the Star card is about optimism and faith and happiness. It's about faith, happiness, and optimism. And the Strength card is about your courage, your bravery in order to overcome a situation. And when these two are in a reverse position, there is no strength, courage to rise above a situation. And the Star card, you feel left out in the cold, or you don't believe in life again, or you have struggles. You have struggled to have faith in life again. And for some of you, you could be holding on to toxic emotions. You could be holding on to past hurts, even though there is, the need to overcome those past hurts, or you are pushing them away. You are pushing the past hurts. You are pushing those heartache away. But the Judgment card here is telling me that you're still resentment. You are unable to forgive. And then you have the Death card. The Death card is also, I kept seeing the Death card. And there's definitely something dying. There's definitely something that you had to struggle with for a long time, okay? You had to struggle with this you had to struggle with this situation or with this person that you loved so dearly, that you held in an important position for a long time. But now it's the time to let it go. It's time to let go those things that we once held dearly to ourselves. The death, death comes in order to take things that are dear to us, things that we love so much, in order to set us into a new path. But I see you are struggling. You are struggling to let things die. And then you have the Four of Cups. Yeah, you're very stubborn. You are very close on yourself during this time. You are very, you know, you're thinking, you're reflecting, you're contemplating, and you are refusing to see what the other person is trying to tell you or what the other people are trying to say to you. You are just caught up in your own thoughts. Or if you are single and a person comes to offer you something, you are rejecting them, or you are not trying to listen to them, or you're not trying to uh, trying to tell them, you're not trying to accept their offer. When we are being stubborn, or when we are being stubborn and we hold on to things that they don't serve us anymore, we lose we lose we lose we cannot move on. Okay, we cannot move on. So for you have all the signs here, but the initial signs that appeared are either an earth sign. Some of you are strongly dealing with an earth sign, and strongly dealing with an earth sign, and this and the earth sign appeared again. Okay, and the earth sign appeared again. You have the king of coins and you have the queen of coins, which means that you're dealing strongly with an earth sign. You have also a fire sign with the king of wands and the knight of wands. And you have the king of cups in reverse. But with the king of cups in reverse, it doesn't mean necessarily a person coming into your life, but it could mean that this is your emotional state, that you cannot control your emotion. You are not sharing your love towards another person, because the king of cups is all about love, is all about romance, is all about being in control of your emotional state, not being afraid of articulating how you feel, how you mostly about how you feel, but you could not be articulating how you feel during this time. And the king of wands and the knight of wands could be people that you're trying to connect with, friends. Okay, could be friends, or it's telling me that actually the king of wands and the king of wands and the knight and the king of coins and the queen of coins with the king of swords. Okay, with the king of swords, there could be they could be the three-party situation. You could have been involved with all of these people, or you could have involved with one of them, with one of these people, and the other people actually interfered in your relationship, which caused so much trauma and caused so much disruption. And then you have the balance card. You have the Temperance card. And with the Temperance card, which, the Temperance card follows the Death card. And when death occurs, and we are forced and pushed into letting go things that we hold dearly, and we accept death as a way to release our toxic emotion and release ourselves from past hurt, balance comes, okay? We need to purify ourselves. We need to heal ourselves after death. We need that grieving moment in order to gain a new perspective. And this, the Temperance card is also about gaining a new perspective. It's about healing yourself. So it's time for you to nourish a new life, nourish a new perspective. It's time for you to let go and heal, because some of you are not doing that. Some of you are holding on. Some of you are being very stubborn. Some of you are not listening. Some of you are holding on to resentment, and this is doing you so much harm, and there are some doing you so much harm, of course, and it's pushing you to take heartbreaking decisions. And then you have the Moon cards, okay, which is also about fear. It's also about anxiety. It's also about imaginary fears. So yeah, you need to let things die. Stop holding on. Stop being resentful and heal yourself and move on. So this is what the message is saying here. So thank you for watching. I hope you liked the video. If this reading resonates with you, please leave a feedback in the comments below.